Anthony, thanks for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
We were all getting a bit misty-eyed there almost as you were making your way down the red carpet and all the love and support you were getting from the fans, because it took us back to, honestly, us back to that ride you took us on, that stadium tour of Wembley, Cardiff, Wembley.
Yeah.
And Matt just made the point that, did you take your time over that and are maybe going to take your time more over things like that this week? Because you were a younger man then and it maybe went past a bit too quick, and now you're older, you can appreciate it more.
Goes quick. I definitely appreciate it. I understand it a bit more. But as I said, I started boxing late. I was saying it to someone earlier. I've been on the other side of the fence. I've been on that side of the fence where I'm like waiting for someone that I respect and I want to meet. And I'm telling you, I've seen people look at me like I'm a piece of rubbish. And I'm blessed to be on the other side of the fence now, walking down the red carpet. So, because I've experienced being on that side, I'll always make sure, from my experience, that I don't treat people like that. If I can, I'll give them as much time as I can until I get dragged away.
Do you see the growth of you now, the AJ now to the AJ 5?
I don't know.
Years ago?
I don't
do
think
you
so.
see a difference in your attitude, the difference in
I
your
think for this fight,
your appreciation for the sport?
Yeah. I think with this sport, you have to fall in love with it. You have to really study. Don't take your eye off the ball. So I read a lot. I watch boxing, and for the fans as well, I work hard at it. Definitely. I want to improve. I still want to improve. But in terms of how my mindset is now, is it's just another day in the office, because it's crazy. I woke up last week and I was like, it's Sunday. 7 days from now, it's going to be Sunday again, the day after the fight, and it's going to be back home, same bed, same breakfast, nothing changes. So I was like, don't overthink it in my mind. For a fighter, it should be a normal procedure, minus all the 96,000 people. Get in the ring, do your job, normal procedure.
One thing it took me a while to realise about elite level sport, and it is something I've spoken to fighters about a lot recently, is that you all accept the fact, really, that there's not that much you can control. You can prepare as best you can.
I'm telling you,
and
what
you
will be.
navigate. And then when the bell goes, whatever happens is whatever happens.
I'm telling you, that's exactly it. And that's whoever's putting the most work, mentally, physically, everything. That's what we love about sports. It's so raw. It's two of the best coming together to showcase their talent in their chosen field, and what will be, and that's what I mean. Let me get to the ring, believe in myself, be confident, and relish in that moment, man. Why not?
Just before we let you go, I've been dying to ask you about the Ngannou knockout.
Yeah.
Beautiful knockout, everything about it. The quick turn and walk away as well was tremendous. In that moment when he's getting up, or he's going to get up for the second time, and it's not over, you're going to need to finish him. Are you in that kind of flow state athletes talk about, where you're not really thinking about anything, it just happens? Or are you very present in that moment,
very
really
present
thinking
now.
about it?
I used to be in that flow state, and then opponents would still be there 6-7 rounds later. And that's the thing what I learned early on, because I started fighting good fighters early. For example, when I fought Klitschko, I dropped him in the 5th and I thought he was going to be like everyone else. But he stayed in there and I was like, this ain't normal, but it's another level of boxing. So with Ngannou, I've learned, even with Pulev, in the 3rd round I hurt him, I threw about 150 punches and he stayed in another 6 rounds later. So I just learned, control the moment. Don't let the moment control me, where normally if I hurt someone, I'm just going to go rushing in and throwing a barrage of punches. I'm caught up in a moment where now, if a 1-2 hurt you, it'll probably be smart enough. I'll probably be smart. The smarter option would be to throw a 1-2 again. That's a shot that hurt you in the first place. But what tends to happen, you hurt him with a 1-2, a big right hook comes, a big left hook comes, you're working him to the body. And I just learned with Ngannou is take my time. If I've hurt him once, I know I could do it again.
You seem to switch, because with the Klitschko fight, it was that swagger. Once they're done, you just swaggered off. And the same AJ rocked up when you took out Ngannou, it was that swagger.
Oh,
you thought, my job's
job
done.
done.
Job done.
Yeah,
Job done. Switched up. Walked up.
Do you know what? That's like that fighter in me, man. We're supposed to do that. We all know, if you want to be a respected fighter, you have to go in and you have to demolish your opponent. There's no two ways about it. No one's coming out to see, unfortunately, no one wants to see a clinical performance. even though that's what boxing's about, the purest form is setting up shots.
People want to see violence.
They want to see, and it's like
knockouts.
It's mad, isn't it? But in order to get knockouts, you've got to put yourself in a lot of danger. You're trading shots, but so we take away from the art of boxing in order to entertain, and that's what makes me so exciting, because I give you that. Is he going to get caught when he's doing it? Is he throwing his right hand and leaving himself open? But if I connect, it makes for a brilliant highlight reel.
Amen to that. We'll let you go on that note. Thanks very much for giving us your time. It's been very enjoyable.